Yes, let's get excited. Why? Because you have made it across another week. You have made the decision that, look, I'm not giving up. I've come too far. I've put too much in this. I've invested too much in this to give up now. That's why I want to continue to encourage you all, the King's men. Continue to press. Why? Because destiny is calling. Continue to get up and answer the call every day. Speak to your body, speak to your mind. Do whatever you need to do to encourage yourself, because you never know that day. You never know that hour. You never know that minute, that second, that the breakthrough of success that you have been looking for is going to come forward. That's why you have to continue to get up. You have to continue to press wherever you are, press through it. You have to make the best of your situation. Yes, all the King's men, glory be to God. I'm saying that I'm getting excited. Why? Because I'm thinking about a passage of scripture when I say that. I'm thinking about a passage of scripture, and it comes to Jerusalem. It comes to the nation of Judah. You know, one of the 12 tribes of Israel. And when God told Jeremiah to speak to them, tell them that you're about to go in captivity. He went and took the nobles. There were already people there, but now it increased to the nobles that go into captivity. And when he took them into captivity, he told them to build. He told them to live as the common man. He did not tell them to stop living. He said, continue to live. You will not diminish. Don't think this is the end because of what you're going through. Don't think that, oh, everything is coming against me. Continue to live in the moment where you are. Continue to live as if nothing is happening. Continue to live as you would when you were outside of the situation. Look, why? Because the pressure, the confines of where you are, it's making you, it's molding you into who you are to become. Yes, why? Because look, this is a battle for me. Why? Because when you're in something, you say, oh, but when this day, when this happened, and when it happened, you say, now I got to get this together. Because why? Because you procrastinated. You said, I'm not going to do this until this happened. Well, when that happened, you don't know the moment, the day, or the hour, the second that is going to break through. That's why it's important to do it now. Allow yourself to say, look, I'm stripping the restrictions off. I'm stripping the restrictions off. I know I got straight into it today, but I don't want to miss the moment. I need you to hit the mark today, because there is somebody out there that's saying, I'm going to wait till this happen. I'm going to wait till this happen. But do you know that you can miss when it's supposed to happen because you're sitting there waiting? Look, do you realize when you're supposed to be standing and waiting, do you know you're supposed to be working? You are still supposed to continue to be working. Why? Because that road to success is often a windy one. It's often one that's filled with roundabouts, U-turns, stop signs, roadblocks, and you have to find your way through them. And that's what my message is about today. The road to success is never one of a straight path. It's never one of, okay, when this happens, so that means that the path is smooth. You know how they lay smooth pavement. What happens? It's smooth. But over time, you get bumps, you get cracks, you get grooves in that road. Then you may hit another smooth path. That's how it is when you own your road to success. Remember, the area that you're experiencing success in, it wasn't because the road was smooth. It was because of some experiences that you had, that you knew how to navigate the challenges. That's why you have to evaluate the areas, and we'll perform this Friday assessment to say, what are the areas that I need to adjust, to turn the volume up, turn the volume down, change the channel, adjust the channel. You know how it used to be, adjust the rabbit ears, turn the antenna to the north, the south, the west, just a couple of degrees, so that you can get a clearer signal, so that you can see. That's those adjustments that you need to make, because when you make those adjustments, when you say, okay, I'm going to take this thing and I'm going to do what I need to do, that's when you start to get those experiences, and you gain wisdom, you gain greater insight. And then when you get the breakthrough, you be like, wow, that was it last week, because you be like, wow, this is what I've been trying to get to. That's why you got to work. You got to work the work that's in front of you, because you cannot be that person that looks for a smooth pass and think that, oh, breakthrough is bam. No, that is not it. That is not it. God told the people of Israel, of Judah, the nation of Judah, he said, look, if you do what I'm telling you, I'm going to come back to you. You're going to seek my face, and I'm going to cause you to return to the place which you was taken from. So therefore, God is wanting to take you somewhere, but you got to be obedient and do the work. You cannot skip the process and expect to get the prize. You have to run by the rules. You have to run. You have to participate. You can't just say, oh, I'm going to sit back here and not participate in the process and expect to get the prize and expect to experience success. I'm encouraging you today. I know we're nearing the end of the year, but this is time to press in. I know you're tired, but you have to press in. We are nearing the end of this year, but the days are going to continue. Why? Because the seasons are going to continue to change. They're not going to stop just because we're ending what man calls a year, December 31st, and the clock ticks down to 11:59, and it turns into January 1 of a whole brand new year that we've never seen. But it's also going to turn into a brand new day that you've never seen, and the seasons are going to continue to change. But you have to be ready to change. You have to be ready to respond to the changing times. Be ready to respond to the changing times. Look, even as a car, when you're driving a car down the road, I don't care where you're going, there are always obstacles in the road. I'm sure probably somewhere that I know there's probably a 30-mile path that's probably straight. But most of the roads from destination A to destination B, from city to city, it's filled with some type of roadblocks and bumps in the road. And what happened? Man, engineered cars to have what? Brakes and a steering wheel. Why? Because oftentimes you're going to have to hit the brakes. You're going to have to slow down. Sometimes you're going to have to slam on the brakes. You're going to have to swerve. You're going to have to turn to go around obstacles. Some obstacles you got to go over. And you got to use what you have to navigate, to press into where you are going, because you saw destiny, you set your mind to go, and you said, there's nothing that's going to stop me. That's why we got to do this Friday assessment. You're going to assess and say, there's nothing going to stop me to getting where I got to go. Nothing's going to stop me from getting to what I have defined as my success. So all the Kingsmen, all I'm doing is telling you this morning, continue to press. The road to success is not one that's paved and all smooth. It's one that's filled with curves and bends and roadblocks and bumps in the road and roundabouts and roadblocks and whatever you could think of. They are going to come against you. But if you are prepared to keep your eyes on destiny, to keep your eyes on purpose, you're promised to make it. I promise you that you will make it. So all the King's men, my prayer today is that something that was said that bless your life tremendously. Say, you know what, I'm getting up. I'm going to continue to press because I've made it to Friday. I've made it to the Friday assessment. All the King's men, I thank you once again for joining in with me. Drop a line, like, tag, share. Let me know what's going on. If you want to connect, I will connect with you, all the King's men. And I pray that you have a blessed day, blessed weekend, and a blessed week to come. Until next time, be blessed.